All right, my blades are getting a little nicked up and dull. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to sharpen your Ego lawnmower blades. Before you do your Ego mower blade sharpening, you want to remove the battery. That way you don't give any chance of those blades turning while you're removing them or working on it. Now we can tip the mower on the side, or we can put it in a way like we do for storage. So we're going to press this handle in, or lever, so we can put the handle all the way in. It locks in place. Grab this handle here, rest it like this, and now we have access to the mower blades. So my Ego mower is a little dirty. I just finished cutting, but I want to sharpen the blades. The blades are not too bad, but I'm going to show you how to sharpen the Ego mower blades just the same. So to remove the mower blades from the Ego mower, we have to undo these two nuts first, and then we'll undo this one. It says in the manual that we can use 11/16 wrench or a 17mm wrench on these two nuts here. I tried the 11/16. It looked a bit loose, seemed loose. I'm going to go with metric because it likely is metric. So what you want to do, we're going to be loosening these, so we're going to be turning counterclockwise. We're going to get a screwdriver like this, and they put a hole here, and you're going to put the screwdriver in that hole so that your blade is locked in place when you're loosening the nuts here for the mower blades. Then we're going to grab our 17mm wrench, and we're going to put it over the nut, and we're going to turn counterclockwise. This may be tight, so I'm going to show you a trick on how to give you some leverage on this wrench, just in case you don't know. You want to grab another wrench, large wrench, and you're going to put this in here like this. Just lock it in place, and you can use it as leverage. Now keep a hand here, and you can loosen your nuts like that. That extra length on the wrench just gives you leverage. Now we'll loosen this one. That wasn't too bad. You could also use a ratchet to loosen the nuts. Just makes it quicker. You see how the screwdriver really helps hold the blades, lock them in place, so that when you're trying to loosen the nuts or tighten the nuts, the blade isn't turning on you. So we'll just put the nuts to the side. Now we have to loosen this bolt here to remove the blades. And this bolt calls for a 14mm wrench or a 9/16 wrench. So I'm going to use the 14mm, and I'm going to use this other wrench for leverage. There we go. And remove this bolt, and it has a washer on it, so make sure you know how it goes. And you know what? Maybe take a picture with your phone so that you can see how everything is before you take it apart. That's a good habit to have when doing work on mechanical things you're not too sure about. So there we go, we got our bolt and our washer. I'll put that aside too. Now we can take the screwdriver out and we can remove our blades. Now there's going to be these two bolts here that go with your blades to hold them together. Just take those off like this and keep those to the side as well. So now we have our blades. Now the blades came off like this, right? So if you're to look at it this way, these are the mulching blades. You can see that it has this curve here, and your blades are pointing down. You see what I mean? They're filed this way, so that you know that this is the bottom of the blade and has to go like this. You don't want to put it on like this. It won't work properly. Also, see how this is turned up too here, this side of the blade? I'll show you. You want that pointing up towards the bottom of your deck. So like that. Now here's my blades. they're actually not bad. Look at the sharpness of that. Still looks pretty good. A little bit of paint removed. But this mulching blade looks pretty good. And then there's the other one. And it's got a couple little nicks, nothing serious. Oh, there's one there. Sometimes if you got rocks on your lawn, or let's say you have a lot of sand in your yard, it'll wear down your blades a lot quicker. Actually, these blades aren't too bad. I'm going to show you how to file them anyway. And it won't hurt to do a little quick touch-up on these blades anyway. So hopefully you have a vise that you can use to tighten up your blade into, and so that for while you're sharpening. Now on my zero-turn mower, when I'm sharpening the blades or other lawnmowers, especially on my last property where I lived, I used a grinder like this. I used to get a lot of nicks. It was hard on the blades. Here we've used the mower about 8 times and these blades look good. So yeah, you can use a grinder with a disc like this, or you can use a file. But seeing how these blades are not being wore out too hard and there's no nick on them, I'm going to use just a fine tooth file like this. And when you sharpen your blades, try to stay consistent with the angle of this sharpness right here on your blade. So you keep an eye on it, just like that. And you just give it a few strokes like this until you feel that it is sharp enough. You can check it yourself. That's really sharp. Don't sharpen this edge. You don't have to sharpen this edge. Unless there's like a burr or something, you can just run your file like this a couple times and take the burr off. But that's all it took to sharpen this blade on this side. And you want to sharpen your blade on the other side as well. And make sure you stick around for a few minutes. I'm going to show you an important step when it comes to filing your lawnmower blades. So here we are again. Stay consistent with that angle. You don't have to pay someone to do this. This is pretty simple. And just check for some burrs. I think it's pretty good. There, we are good. Now I'll do the mulching blade. This one's just going to need a light touch up. So again, make sure you got the right pitch. Now if you got a few like nicks where you hit like a rock or concrete or whatever, make sure you file enough that you get it out. It's good. Now we'll do the other side. Like I said, I've only cut the lawn maybe 7 times with this, maybe 8. So the blades are in pretty good shape. And we don't have any sand here, really. Okay, now I'm going to show you an important step when sharpening blades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen up this vise and take the blade out. And we're going to grab a screwdriver. We'll grab a screwdriver like this, put it in our vise. Now, if you don't have a vise, you can sharpen your blades without a vise. It won't be as easy, but you can do it. And if you want to check the balance, this is what I wanted to show you, how to balance your blades. Because when you sharpen your blades, you're taking metal off. And you want to be kind of equal on both sides so you don't knock off the balance. So there you go. You can see that this blade is basically balanced really well. Now we'll do the other one. And there you go. Perfectly level, both blades. If you don't have a vise. You could put like a screw or a nail into a piece of wood and balance it. Just hang your blade on your nail or your screw like this. That's what I used to do. But now I just do it this way. Another thing I like to do is I like to clean my blades, get all that dry grass clippings off of it, because that can knock the weight off it too, knock it off balance. And it could dull your blade if you got lots of that built up on your cutting edge here. So to get that grass off, all you need is a scraper. I have a homemade scraper here. And I just scrape lightly. Look at that, how much of that comes off. There you go. Just scrape lightly, you don't have to go hard. And what else? If you don't have a scraper, or even afterwards, you could take like a wet towel. I just have these compressed towels here. See how they're compressed? And watch this magic. All you do is add a bit of water. And the towel fills up with water. And you have yourself a wet nap. Look at this. Isn't that cool? So yeah, then you could just wipe off your blades really quick. Get all that excess built up grass off of it. And they're nice and clean after that. Okay, now that we're done sharpening our blades, probably be a good time to go and clean under here, but because we're doing a video, I'm not going to put you through that. One thing you can do though is make sure you don't have a lot of grass built up around here. You can slide this right off. Just clean up around in there, under here if there's any grass clippings. And see how it has a slot in it? It lines up with this. So there's only one way it'll go on. Make sure your fins are on the upside, on the inside here. And now we're gonna put our blades back on. This blade here says this side facing the deck, and this is your upper blade. So we have to turn it around. So upper blade. One way you can verify that is your cutting edge is facing the ground. See what I mean? The flat spot, not the bevel spot area. The flat spot is facing the ground. And then you have your mulch blade. Remember what I said about this curved part of the blade? It goes towards the upper deck, and it'll say right here, mulching lower blade. So this is your lower blade. This side facing the grass, this side. So now you're going to line these holes up here in your two blades, and you're going to put those two bolts that I mentioned like this, and put the next one in so it's like this. Now you're going to grab your washer and your bolt, and you're going to put your blade on. So we're going to go like this, put it over the shaft, and this here is slotted as well because it goes over the shaft here. It has that once, it can only go on one way. And we're going to grab our bolt, and we're going to put this in, and it'll hold our blades in place. Now we're going to put on our blade set nuts, and we're going to thread those on, and we're just going to finger tighten them. There we go. And we'll just finger tighten them. Can't go much tighter than that right now. Now we're going to tighten both of these up, and I'll tell you the torque specifications. So now we're going to take our screwdriver, and we're going to put it in this hole again, and we're going to do it on this side of the blades now because we're going to be tightening clockwise, and we want our blades to be stable. And we're going to tighten our main bolt, snug it up. Now we're going to tighten these. If you have a torque wrench, use it. If you don't worry about it, but it's like 36 to 43 pounds, torque pounds. So basically, we're just going to snug it up really good. We don't want that coming off. Now we're going to take our 17 mil wrench, and we're going to tighten up our blade set nuts. And these blade set nuts, if you have a torque wrench again, they'll be torqued to 22 foot-pounds. There we go. Our blades are sharpened. We have our main bolt and our blade set nuts set in place. They're all tight, cleaned up, we're balanced, we're good. And my friends, that's how you sharpen your Ego mower blades. Now when you buy a Ego battery powered mower, at least mine did, it comes with 3 types of blades. I'm going to show you in an upcoming video what these blades are for and how to use them. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video, and check out the other Ego mower videos that I have as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.